Are we live? Are we live? Yes! It would appear as though we are live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to another very late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your brewmaster in chief. And tonight in the BrewLab, I'm starting to delve into some potential decks that I think are going to be absolutely insane in the coming standard with the arrival of Midnight Hunt, and probably also going to receive more play pieces in the following set, which comes only 2 months after that, the Vampire Wedding thing. And of course, it's all about werewolves and vampires, but I think they're showing, just from the spoilers so far, that zombies is going to be, it's being pushed, as they say. It's looking like a real contender. And what I'm going to do here, instead of jumping straight into the deck tech, like I usually do, I'm just going to quickly drag my browser onto the stream and show you what I mean. So, in the deck that's coming, I could imagine, and I know I wasn't gonna do much spoiler talk before the actual set, the day before the set dropped. I was gonna do a full set review, and I'm still gonna do that. So this is just like a little sneak peek. But basically, this would be a 1-drop, of course. Champion of the Perished. Whenever another zombie enters the battlefield under your control, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. So then, there's already the 2-drop that we had was the new guy. What's he called? Oh goodness, I was just looking at him. White. And it kind of sucks, to be honest. It's just a rubbish card in my opinion. Don't know why it got the rare pip. Too much needs to happen for it to work. So the deck was missing a really good 2-drop and not that many good zombie synergies. But then, now we've got Tainted Adversary as a 2-drop, which is insanely good. When it ETBs, you may pay 2 and a black and any number of times, and when you pay this cost 1 or more times, put that many +1/+1 counters on Tainted Adversary, then create twice that many 2/2 black zombie creature tokens with Decayed. So I mean, the number of triggers you'd be getting off of on Champion of the Perished if you cast Tainted Adversary for 8 would be insane. But even just on turn 2, without paying anything, a 2/3 Death Touch zombie that also puts a counter on Champion of the Perished is great. And that's not the only good 2-drop. There's a Zombie Lord, and they're definitely steering us clearly into a Dimir zombie deck, and I'll show you why in a second. And it's also why I picked a Dimir zombie deck tonight. But Blade Stitch Scab, Zombie Soldier, Dimir colors, 1 blue, 1 black. Other zombies you control get +1/+0. That's a nice 2-drop to put on top of your champion. You can swing in for turn 2 for 3. And it's not legendary, so it can stack. And if you put it in the same deck with Narfi, which we'll be playing in tonight's deck, that gives all the zombies +2/+0. So, pretty cool little 2-drop in a zombie deck. I think it's going to be quite a low to the ground, sort of tempo-y type thing. And the reason why I say that is also because of cards like, well, not Puppet Stitcher, that's another one I just wanted to talk about because it's a human wizard. But whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, you create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with Decayed. I think there's going to be a deck where you can make like ridiculous amount of zombies, Decayed zombies or not, every single turn. by like turn 5, and that's going to be super fun. I can't wait to play it. And then there's this instant in Dimir Colors, which is one of the reasons why I was saying it's really like seeming like a more tempo-y deck that they're sort of hinting at. Corpse Cobble. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice any number of creatures. Create an XX blue and black zombie creature token with menace, where X is the total power of the sacrificed creatures. And it's got flashback. Okay, so if you've got a bunch of those, like 2/2 tokens with Decade that can't block, can only attack, and get sacrificed at the end of combat, if you just sacrifice like 4 of those to Corpse Cobble, you can make a massive zombie, which then again triggers your Champion of the Perished. I'm getting excited. I'm getting really excited. So, okay, enough about new cards, but as you can see, zombies are looking really pushed. There's this little guy as well, has a 3-drop common. When it dies, you create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Then we've already got Shambling Ghast and, Deadly Dispute. Shambling Ghast is a zombie. There's plenty of nice synergy. I'm really looking forward to brewing this and bringing it to you guys as soon as the new set drops. The first day I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to make like all the new decks, and the week following that is just going to be filled with, trying to figure out what the new meta is. It looks like there's a Gruul werewolves deck that's just going to be insane. Man, excitement levels peaking. 8 days to go. So let's close all of these and switch this off. Boom, and we're back to the deck for tonight. Narfi's Zombies. It's a snow deck, obviously, because it's Dimir, and we need to use Ice Tunnel and stuff like that to have a semi-decent mana base. I might even go down 2 Faceless Havens and up 3 Clearwater Pathways. And then the rest are just good zombies. That makes sense, right? So Shambling Ghast, Deadly Dispute for some early game, chump blocking, card drawing, treasure making shenanigans, 3 of each. And there's Karfell Harbinger, which is a zombie wizard. And you can tap to add 1 blue mana, and you can only spend this mana to foretell or cast an instant or sorcery. Since we've got a total of 9 foretell cards, I thought, and plenty of other instants and sorceries, I thought it's a pretty good addition, and a nice little blocker on the 2-drop slot with 3 toughness. Survives a few things. Then we've got 2 copies of Negate, and it was debating whether to run Test of Talents instead. We'll probably test both versions during the stream and decide on a better one at the end. And as usual, I'll upload the entire most up-to-date list to Etherhub and to the video description down below. Deadly Dispute I've already talked about. Then we've got another obvious inclusion in a snow zombie deck. I might even go down to 2 Harbinger, 4 Priest, but I'm leaving it at 3 and 3 for now, and again we'll just be testing different numbers of things as we play. But yeah, it's basically just removal. You can tap it, sacrifice it, and it deals -X, target creature gets -X until end of turn, where X is the number of snowlands you control. As we have quite a few, not so many, but quite a few, it often can be a good removal, but otherwise it's just when King Narfi's in play, it doesn't have defender, even though it looks like it should with 0/4. When Narfi's in play, it gets +1, so it becomes a 1/5. but mostly it's around to just block until turn 3, turn 4, when you've got enough snow lands to then sacrifice it and kill something relevant. Then we've got 4 copies of Soil coming, 4 copies Poison the Cup. It's a little bit less removal than I'm used to running in my decks. I might just remove Negate and not have Test of Talents and put in like 2 copies of beg your pardon, of Blood Chief's Thirst, but we'll have to see about that. Hold on, Edwin's trying to tell me something here. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Ooh, nice, very nice, thank you. Thanks, Edwin, that's epic. I'm gonna pop those into the store at the end of the stream. Thank you, brother. Where was I? Poison the Cup. Low on removal. Might remove Negate, put in Blood Chief's Thirst, couple copies, because I'm used to having a little bit more removal in my decks, but I was running low on space. Then we've got 4 copies of Draugr Necromancer, non-legendary, which is amazing. 4/4 for 4 zombie cleric. Also in a snow deck, makes perfect sense. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile that card with an ice counter on it instead. You may then cast that card from among cards in exile, and you can cast your, you have to use your snow mana to play it, but we should have enough to make use of this. And then let's not forget that Ebondeath is a zombie, so hoping to make it a 6/3 with King Narfi in play more often than not. Fingers crossed. I'm getting some lag. Hello, doggy. Which doggy are you? My YouTube is giving me yellow. Hey Billy, welcome to the stream, brother. Good to have you. Super late night one. Just getting interrupted by usual lag problems. Hoping it'll sort itself out. Moving back to the big city pretty soon. Information for the giveaway. No, I did not. Hang on. Let me just polish this off. Shh. Shh. Hey. If that dog barks and wakes up my son, I'll be so bummed. So yeah, Ebondeath, recursive, zombie, fits the tribe, needed a flyer in case we had too many blockers, had to get in for the kill from above. Can be made into a 6/3 by Narfi, as it is a zombie itself. So I thought a couple copies was more than enough. Hopefully we'll draw it, or if it ends up getting milled or whatever, we can reanimate it. If it gets killed, it can keep coming back. So sweet. I like the sacrifice Priest of the Haunted Edge flash in Ebondeath from the graveyard thing. But yeah, also just having it as a blocker where you trade with the creature that you're blocking and you still have the mana open, and flash it back in right after the combat. Then 2 copies Graven Lore. It used to be 3, but then I squeezed in Deadly Dispute, Shambling Ghast. So between Deadly Dispute and Graven Lore, we've got just enough card draw to sort of let me feel okay and keep the hand stocked. Then a couple copies of Narfi. Same as Ebondeath, it can be returned from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped for 3 snow mana forever, unless it gets exiled. And it gives all your other zombies +1/+1. There is snow creatures, but it doesn't really matter because they're also zombies. Notably, Faceless Haven is all creatures, so when you make Faceless Haven into a creature to attack with it, and you have Narfi, it will come into play as a 5/4, which is also pretty damn cool. What else? Sneaky copy of Hall of the Storm Giants and Hive of the Eye Tyrant. I could have gone up to 2 each, but I needed to have more snow lands to make a little bit of the snow synergy that's in the deck work better. We topped the deck off with Blood on the Snow. Anyway, we're not trying to bring Narfi back with Blood on the Snow. We're always trying to bring the Draugr Necromancer back with Blood on the Snow, so it's much easier that we have 4 snow lands, even though we cast Blood on the Snow for 6 and only 4 of those are snow lands. We can still get our Draugr Necromancer back, and that's all that matters. And then 1 copy of Haunting Voyage. I just thought, why not? Let's try it. It can be foretold with the mana from Karfell Harbinger, because it's also a foretell card, and because it's a tribal deck. You know, if you ever come across it in the early game, you just foretell it, leave it there, wait until the right moment. If your opponent's been getting rid of all of your zombies and they're sitting in the graveyard, you can bring them all back in a single spell, which is usually game ending. You know, you can bring back, they're all zombies, so you know, you might have at that point have sacrificed a few of these, your opponent's killed a couple of these, you've got one Ebondeath in the graveyard, 1 Draugr Necromancer, boof, suddenly they're all back, and you can start doing shenanigans. So that's the deck. It's pretty straightforward. It's a little bit control-y, Dimir-y, zombie styles. We've played something very similar recently on the stream, but I thought I'd give it another whirl, changed a couple of bits and pieces here and there, and see how it runs. And yeah, in preparation for the buttload of incredible Dimir zombie themed cards that are coming in the new set. Alright. Fine on your guys' end. It's finally switched to green, so let's hope it stays like that. I found the perfect position for my phone. The lighting is still good, you guys can see my face, and YouTube's giving me the green light. So let's jump into some games. Let's play ranked, why not? I wish it's light in my face. I'm kind of starting to miss the city life. The farm's been really nice. Get out into the bush for a while. But yeah, nothing quite like a stable internet connection and running water that's easy and hot, and a stacked fridge and all that sort of stuff. You start to miss it. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. By the way, I forgot to do some self-promotion, but if you could all consider subscribing to the channel if you have not done so already. Oh, not this deck. And for those of you who already are, don't forget to drop a like. Oof, this is going to be tough. This deck. What a call. I can't play anything anyway. I can't counter anything because I've got only. So yeah, let's just do this and this. I wonder if we can even draw into a Blood on the Snow. Would we have the mana to cast it by the time he can beat us down? Now, if we played Draugr Necromancer, he's probably got a Skyclave Apparition, but if he doesn't top deck a land, we can block one of the Ushers, or he might not even attack. Or we just foretell Poison the Cup and either counter something or kill something. I think that's probably the best option right now. In case he's got that Skyclave and then he just gets in for another 4. No. I forgot about the tax. That was a huge mistake. Okay. He's just gonna keep going. This card is crazy when it's this type of matchup where, like, I can't get, you know, enough removal, and he just doesn't really care about playing anything. He just keeps swinging and making little 1/1s. I've been killed a few times by just this card alone in this deck. It's surprisingly good. It preys on the guys that don't run sweepers. Okay. Doesn't attack. Amazing. Double whammy. 4 to cast any instance on his turn. You know, an additional 2 more because of double paladin class. That's terrible. I think we're pretty much dead. Don't know what I could draw that'll get us out of this. What? Okay. Got the snow to cast this too. Wow. There it is. I knew it was coming. You should probably just attack, yeah. Oh, he's got the Haven. GG. Okay. Yeah, it's still GG. No? Oh god. I need blood on the snow off the top of the deck right now. Oh no. Nice. Well done, opponent. Okay. So apparently... Okay. There's a giveaway I need to tell you guys about. I will do so at the end of the stream. Okay. I see what you're trying to do here. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Okay. So game 1. down. Alright. I like that. Probably should have kept that up for a ranger class. I'll bite myself. Oh my goodness. That would have been just so legendary. Levels up the ranger class. Swings in laser white. Interesting. Very interesting. That's a zombie. I think I'll snag that for myself. Ooh yeah. Double ranger class. Levels up the second one too, if I were him. I like this synergy. Grackmore with ranger class was one of my favorite brews from. That's spicy. Okay, no blocks. Unbelievable. Oh no. That was so dumb. Whoops. I forgot. This wasn't a snowland. GG. Wow. Just 2 ranger classes. Did me in. That is embarrassing. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lagging again. Ooh, nice. By the way, the saving spree is going really well. There was also a special on today for gems on the store. Those of you who haven't checked it out already, go and do it. You just trade it. You just trade up, whichever one you need more of. But I spent 300 to get 400. It wasn't a very good one today, but still. This is 1,300 gems is just from dailies and this type of deal. So it's not a bad little saving there in gems, which are the harder of the two to get. and then 50k. We're about a week out. It'll probably end up going to about 60k or something like that by the time the new set drops. Then one of my streamers, hint hint, nudge nudge, one of my streams followers was kind enough to help me out with this purchase. So thank you. And that's going to be another, I don't know, 50 or so. I cannot wait. We should probably have the entire set on day one. Somewhere close to having at least all the important cards in the whole set on day one, and then we can just brew to our heart's content. Amarillions. Cool name. I only kept that because we've got the Deadly Dispute Shambling Ghast duo in hand. Still getting the yellow on YouTube. Another mono greener. Let's keep the Negate this time. It's either Negate, or if he doesn't have the Ranger class, then we can Deadly Dispute. Okay. So, Golgari Elves. Wow, still no land. Wow. Unbelievable. Cancel. Let's do that on their turn. Unbelievable. 2 lands. I think worth it, even though we're... There we go. Bye-bye, Harold. Harold number 2. Oof. Can you imagine? Still no land. It's insane. 3rd King Harold. Okay. The King of Skimfire. Okay. Still has menace, but we can play multiple copies of the Necromancer. Hopefully no binding of the old gods. One more land would be fantastic. Elves decks, struggle a little bit with. Just a single dude. Should we double block? I think so. In case we don't top deck the blood on the snow. That's my boring text now. Okay. Wow. Just barely surviving. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only the king will swing, probably. He's got the mana to do the thing. I'm screwed. Does he? He does. No. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He doesn't have it. He has to. Yeah, he does. He does. But then he won't have enough. Yeah, that was a mistake. For sure. Scoops it up. Alright. Some people, huh? So I'm just reading something quickly. 1 second. Okay. Interesting. So it looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, this is how I've interpreted it. There's gonna be a day, a full 24 hours between when the new set drops and then when rotation happens on Arena. So new set 16th, rotation 17th of September. Is that right? Okay. What's going on, Ebondeath? Oof. Ooh. Oh no. What a disaster. Mirror. Lovely. What's he gonna kill? They're not very juicy targets, that's what I thought. Okay, let's keep getting the tap lands out of the way. Okay. Interesting. I haven't seen Sedgemoor Witch played in a Dimir show. I like. It's nice. Hopefully that's not sword coming. It is. Which is fine because Narfi's there. I can just bring him back. And that's just one sword coming down the drain. Ooh. Interesting brew, mate.
I'm hungry. Interesting.
Just using it for card draw.
My hatred lives.
Yeah.
Pity our time is over.
That's not bad. If we top deck a land, we just play the land, say go, and then flash in the Ebondeath and remove something. Okay. Doesn't draw anything, that makes it... Okay. It's quite a bit of pests there. Very nice brew. I like this guy's idea.
That's Professor.
At least he doesn't seem like he's got any of his own blood on his hand.
It was going to die eventually anyway. You don't need my help.
Girl. Man. Just getting rid of planeswalkers one after the next and still. That looks nice when it's a 6/3. Mmm, tasty, tasty.
I always reward the loyal.
He's got the mana for the Hall of the Storm Giants. 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. No. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Just full on token Dimir controls. You can tell he's suffering on the lands though. What are you doing?
is for annihilation. Do what I demand.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Getting schooled here. I'm fairly certain he's dying for more black lands. Okay, that's nice. Booyah. And stay away. This guy and his goddamn planeswalkers.
We will catch you.
Is that another Alrund's Epiphany?
We will slay our enemies. Aren't I the generous one?
This is pretty bad because there's nothing we can steal with the Necromancer. Blood on the Snow isn't going to serve us. Oh gosh. That might be pretty nice.
Aren't I generous?
Okay. No counter spells. Like many. Now he's got 4 cards in hand. That's pretty sketchy. He's almost certainly got something. My
children will take care of you.
Definitely got. Okay. Narfi just keeps coming back. He's quite annoying. So now, how many zombies have we got here? Ebondeath, 2 Karfells, 1 Shambling Ghast.
Go, my children.
It's not amazing. Nice.
not be denied.
Okay. Now we can do a huge Haunting Voyage. Could be pretty nice. Oh, he's gonna start swinging in with the 7/7. Urgh. That hurts like crazy.
We will slay our enemies.
Control decks is so good right now. The mana is a little wonky.
I will cull the weak.
Unbelievable. Shadow's verdict. What? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I better draw a creature. Oh, it's GG. I think it's GG anyway, but... Fun game. Super fun game.
My power is for annihilation.
I can still activate my hole. I think it's over. Yeah, that's it. That's game. I'll be a gentleman and take it. Take it like a man. It's going to be such a different deck once the zombies drop from the next set. This is like trying to do snow stuff. Like, I think we might keep Narfi in as a 2-of, but the rest is pretty much going to be new stuff. I think Ebondeath will stick around. Some counter spells will stick around.
Aren't I jealous? Do what I demand.
I was wishing for a blood on the snow, but no such luck. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the 1 hour mark. I have time for one more game. It's getting very late here. Pabrito. That's a keeper. The new dual lands are going to be so much better than this. They've basically got the same text as the man lands from the last set. So basically, if there's, I think, 2 or more. No, it's different. It's different. I just reread them actually. I should go look that up. But yeah, it's a little bit more lenient of a restriction. So it will be coming into play untapped more frequently, and there's it's going to re-enable a bunch of decks that have been having some trouble. Nice. Turn 3. It's only 3 snowlands next turn. If I do blood on the snow, eventually I need to get one more snowland to bring back the Necromancer. He's probably looking at that guy like, what? It's not that played. It's such a cool effect. It'll be interesting to see if he'll deserve to keep a slot in the coming zombie deck. You know, will we still play snowlands? So you can't crew the Asika with the spirit, but he can do it with the spirit and the prosperous innkeeper, which we won't be attacking with anyway. And then I can block one of the cats. Yep. Seems like the play. Lose a token. No? Okay. Should I just block it? Play another one. I've got a tap land anyway, so it's not like I can play my Narfi. It's not like I can play with my blood on the snow. Let's get rid of that thing. Then we can blood on the snow next turn. Now I can play your Seeker's Chariot, bro. Gruul, snow. Might have some land destruction. I think that Saga comes in at 5 mana, so it could be now if he's got it, which would be devastating for my plan. Oh, that's beautiful. Edwin, I won't forget. I think I'll leave the announcement for a standalone video, which I'll record during the day with a nice green background. And then, ooh, that's a lot of damage I have to take, but we're good. Some kind of fight spell, or maybe, ugh, 2 of those. Please no. Oh god, even worse. I shouldn't have blocked. Oh well. We don't get to steal his God's brand, but We still have the Asika. He's gonna activate the... Does he have the Snowlands? He does. He does have the Snow mana. Okay, he's going for the Spira. Okay. Spira Magda. Oof, although no, I wasn't about to block the Faceless Haven with my Draugr Necromancer, but that's still... I might block it with a Chariot though. Okay, makes a treasure plus a red mana, plays the Spirit, so he doesn't have the Faceless Haven and nothing with haste. We go to another turn, but his board presence is getting a little bit intense. I would like some removal. Blood on the Snow would still be nice. Having to like play Ebondeath. Okay, that's not good. Having to play Ebondeath in our turn is horrible. And we don't have enough mana to do both, and we do want a Graven Lore, so I might just pass the turn or Graven Lore in my turn. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Snowlands. You can pay the full cost. That's quite nice. Kind of, sort of. So that's the same thing that's happening with our Narfi. It's considered to be a dwarf. I think that's the best option. We get the Spirit. He can tap the Faceless Haven for mana and make treasure token because of the Magda. Oh, whoops. 9/4 is pretty good. A way to remove something next turn with the priest is pretty good. The ability to cast Negate right now, because I have one Ice Tunnel, one Harbinger, pretty good. Ooh. I'll take that. Thank you. What's he gonna do? Back up Magda. Three, 4, 5, 6. We can either do Hall of Storm Giants or Faceless Haven. The Spirit of the Elder God is also a snow creature, so Narfi pumps it as well. Is that lethal? It is.